Hey guys, Kiermango here. Today is June 15th, and the new trailer just dropped for the new Shadowverse expansion. I haven't watched it yet. Let's watch it together. I know there's a few cards also been revealed. We'll talk about those as well. Yeah, super excited. Also, on the 17th, I will be doing my own card reveal. So make sure to check out the Twitch and you can find out the time for that on my Twitter. I'll be posting that later. So without further ado, let's check out this new trailer together. Alright.
Discover a passage of antiquity where a sword of legend awaits. In solitude it rests.
I'm sure that's Albert's
dreaming of
voice.
long-forgotten tales. Tales of heroes rebelling
Oh,
against
those are
fate,
Albert's
raising their
underlings.
blades to the sky. They forged their own destinies.
There's Albert.
Tales of gods delivering righteous judgment.
Rose Queen?
Shepherding the blind
Zeus?
for the light of the heavens. Tales of demons praying for plagues
Oh.
with a conflagrant malice, tempting
Hades?
both earth and sea into a void of darkness. Alas, tales lost to the winds of time. Yet a new dawn rises, chosen one. So grasp the hilt for yourself and bring forth the champions of yore. Revel in the presence of glory.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. A lot of returning characters, just like the last expansion. Okay, Rebirth of Glory. So this set of cards will have 114, and it we'll have a mini expansion again. Same thing as always. What else? In Rebirth of Glory, the tremors of war threaten to consume the heavens and earth. Fight alongside familiar heroes as they step forward once more to forge a new chapter in their destinies. Glory awaits if only you're ready to seize it. Reveal the presence of glory. Okay. A bunch of cards here. Let's look at the new Swordcraft cards first. So Albert is returning with the same stats. He's still a 5 play point 3/5. And he has Storm. And he has Fanfare Enhanced 9, just like the old Albert, but it's different this time. Randomly put different 11 followers from your deck into play until your area is full. Whenever his follower attacks, gain +1 attack if there's another allied 11 card in play. That's except for Albert. So you can't play Albert on 9 and get 3 Alberts and do 9 damage to the opponent. But yeah, it seems like a very powerful effect. Just filling your board up on 9 play points. Especially when the card itself is just generally very good. A 5 play point 3/5 with Storm is pretty aggressive. And the new keyword Strike means that whenever this follower attacks, it will gain an ability. It's interesting they chose to repeat the same. They put the keyword there, and then they put whenever this follower attacks. Maybe that they're going to leave that there until people figure out what Strike is, but that's slightly redundant. The +1 attack from if another allied 11 cards in play makes it actually better than regular Albert. just as a card you play on for 5 play points. It is more aggressive. He also has trait 11. That's a new swordcraft trait. He's also not a commander, so that's interesting. So maybe it's something like the Mysteria trait you would see in Rune. Next we have another 11 card. 2 play point 2/2. Geno's back. He's become smaller. Can evolve an allied 11 follower except Juno 11 Steward each turn for 0 evolution points until his follower leaves play. Ooh, that's pretty powerful with Albert, because on 7 you get a free Evo, and you can just send that Evo face. Plus it's 11 follower, so Albert will get +1 attack. You can do 6 damage with Albert and Geno on 7, which is pretty good. That's a lot of storm damage for just 2 cards. Also, generally, just getting free evolves is very, very powerful, especially when it's just 2 play points. You can combine this if there's like a good 11 follower that costs 4 play points. You can play this on 6 with it. They're very powerful plays. Next we have 11 Archer, another 11 card. Also a 2 play point 2/2. No base effect, but when you evolve her, if there's any 11 cards in your hand, deal 3 damage to an enemy follower. Yeah, that's pretty good, very good for like a 2-drop, especially since you can evolve for free if you have the Geno. So if you're going second, you get a free Evo with Geno and 11 Archer. Be very powerful tempo play. Yes, that's pretty cool. It's like a tribe, so there's kind of a forced synergy happening here. Very interesting. I think like right now, mid-range sword, just kind of play the best pile of cards you can. Like there's like synergy with the combination of treasures. So maybe they're trying to do something different and make you build an alternate sword deck. Next we have a Runecraft legendary, Ginger. Ginger's back again. Oh, do we see her in the trailer? Maybe that's what we saw in the trailer. No, I'm pretty sure we saw Rose Queen. So she's a 9/5/5, a cursed word. Put a Ginger's curse in your hand. During your turn, whenever an ally follower evolves, subtract 1 from the cost of this card. And she has an evolve effect. Give your leader the following effect. At the start of your turn, put Ginger's curse into your hand. The effect is not stackable. You're probably going to run one of this card in your deck, and you're probably going to run it with Solomon, unless there's a different way of playing her. Her effect that reduces her cost is nice, because if you draw her in a Solomon deck, you can still play her for maybe for 7, hopefully. It's not that bad. The curse is a 0 play point spell, and change the cost of a follower in her hand to 1, and change the attack and defense to 1. That's a very, very interesting effect. So pretty much you make a miniature sized version of a follower in your hand, or change the follower to a miniature sized version. That means that you still get the fanfare effect, you still get the last word effect, and still get all the effects of the follower. They just cost 1. You can build a very interesting Runecraft deck. So if we get like something that comes to mind, like you have like a 1 play point Snowman King, a 1 play point Giant Chimera in Unlimited. In Unlimited, you have a lot of more access to powerful cards. So you can have like a 1 play point Bahamut. In rotation, I can't think of too many applications for this card yet, but its effect is very powerful. And it's a reoccurring effect. It's also a reoccurring spell for Runecraft, so you get a spell boost every turn. Yeah, very interesting. I think this card's really cool. Interesting direction to take Rune in. Next we have a Shadowcraft card. Hades, Father of Purgatory. He's a 12 play point 6/6, so you need to find an alternate way of playing him. He accelerates 6, deal 3 damage to all followers, and summon a Path of Purgatory. Put a 7 play point. Summon a Path of Purgatory, and then put a 7 play point Hades, Father of Purgatory without accelerate into your deck. And last word, summon Path of Purgatory, gain 6 shadows. That's actually very cool. So accelerate 6, deal 3 damage to all followers is something that Shadowcraft kind of really needs. Like they never have a really good AoE for a good price. Always their AoE is just overcosted, and they never get to play their AoE because it just costs too much. So this is an almost fair, I would say, cost for an AoE, but obviously you also get a Path of Purgatory, which kind of makes up for the fact that this doesn't do like enough damage for the cost. And then on top of that, you also get another powerful card to put into your deck, which would be a 7 play point 6/6 that also has last word summon the Path of Purgatory. It gains 6 shadows. A good chance that you're going to get the 30 shadows needed to activate your Path of Purgatory. If you are a new player, Path of Purgatory is a 4 play point amulet. At the end of your turn, deal 6 damage to all enemies. If you release 30 shadows, all enemies includes the opponent's leader. So it's a really good win con. It will end the game very quickly, and it will make it so the opponent has a really hard time winning the game because all of their followers will just melt away. Shadow it has a very easy time getting to 30 shadows. It's just that in Shadow you want to be spending your shadows on other cards. So if you're building this kind of deck, you're going to be limited on what you can run for Shadow cards because you don't want to really run too many Necromancy cards. Yeah, very cool. Like building a kind of Path of Purgatory deck would be interesting for Shadowcraft. You're going to utilize a lot of cards that Shadowcraft has been playing because they generally don't need to get to 30 shadows. Something like I don't know, the new core for Shadowcraft. Very good, get to 10 shadows instantly. Yeah, that's it. That's they showed off some new cards. They're definitely show off a lot of cards very quickly because this comes out on the 27th, I believe. Yeah. Alright guys, don't forget I will be revealing a card on my Twitch channel, and I'll be uploading to YouTube on the 17th. Thanks for watching, and hope you enjoy this new expansion.